students, hope you are well and working hard to achieve your goals. So welcome to the commerce class. Today we will start our next chapter, chapter 8, formation of company. So the learning objectives of this chapter are to understand the meaning of promotion of company, its definition and stages of promotion. Then we will discuss incorporation or registration of companies, its preliminary activities, documents to be filed with the registrar, payments of prescribed fees, certificate of incorporation, its specimen, effects of incorporation and certificate of incorporation. Then we will discuss the flotation or capital subscription, commencement of business in case of company issuing prospectus and not issuing prospectus, its penalty provision and specimen of certificate of commencement of business. Then we will discuss the promoter, its meaning, role and functions, legal status and types of promoters. And last we will discuss the basic documents of company, its memorandum of association, meaning, importance of memorandum of association, form of memorandum of association and subject matter of memorandum of association. Then we will discuss articles of association, its meaning, definition and contents of articles of association. And then difference between memorandum and articles of association. Prospectus, its meaning and definition, contents of prospectus, disclosures as per SEBI guidelines. Then shelf prospectus and red herring prospectus, and the last one is minimum subscription. So today we will discuss the promotion of company, its meaning, definition and stages. And incorporation or registration of companies, we will discuss the preliminary activities that are covered in registration of companies. So first of all we will discuss some key terms that today we are using. So first one is companies. So companies in India like Reliance Industries, Infosys, Wipro, Tata, HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, PNB Bank, Punjab National Bank, Indian Oil Corporation Limited, Steel Authority of India Limited, ITC Limited and Hindustan Lever Limited. So these are some companies that they work in India. So a company is a legal entity formed by a group of individuals to engage in and operate a business with aim to earn profits. Next is promoter. Suppose a person wants to open a shop, then first he looks out for a place and after that he sees the demand of his products at that place. Then he considers the money requirements, parking, transportation facility and government rules. So we can say that a promoter like Dhirubhai Ambani is a promoter of Reliance Industries. So a promoter may be an individual, a firm or a company who performs all the preliminary duties necessary to bring the company into existence. So a promoter is a person who assembles the men, money and the material into a going concern business. Next is promotion. So promotion refers to the entire process by which a company is brought into existence. It is the process of discovery of business opportunities and the organization of funds, property and managerial ability into the business for the purpose of making profits therefrom. Next is memorandum of association. So this is an example of memorandum of association of Reliance Industries Limited, where they mention the registered office, object, liability, capital and its associations with members. So memorandum of association is a legal document prepared in the formation and registration of the company. It contains the name of the company, its members, addresses, objectives, capital contribution and liability of the company. Next is articles of association. So in the articles of association there is a name, registered place, its fiscal years and announcements and even information of the shareholders. These are some contents that are mentioned in the articles of association. So, Articles of Association is a company's essential rule book which contains the set of guidelines and regulations necessary for the company to function. In this, rights and duties of directors and shareholders are mentioned, rules related to the general meeting, accounting, transfer of shares, winding of the company. These are some points that are mentioned in the Articles of Association. So next is introduction. Introduction of a formation of company. So a company comes into existence when a group of people come together with a view of forming an association to exploit the business opportunities by bringing together men, material, money and management. Next is formation of company. So the formation of a joint stock company in India is to be done as per rules and regulations given in the Companies Act 1956. So there are 4 stages of formation of company. First one is promotion of company, incorporation. Second, third one is capital subscription, and fourth one is commencement of business. So today we will discuss first 2 stages, promotion of company and incorporation. Also in the incorporation we will discuss the preliminary activities. So first one is promotion of a company. So promotion means the process of exploration, investigation and the organization of necessary resources with the object of initiating business under corporate ownership. It means bringing a company into existence and making arrangements for running of the company. Next is stages of promotion. So there are 5 stages: discovery of new business opportunities, detailed investigation, assembling the proposition, financing the proposition, and the last one is incorporation. So first stage is discovery of new business opportunities. For example, a person wants to open a shop, then he see which product he wants to sell, like bakery, grocery, cosmetics or electronics, and how he can make his product or his business profitable. Likewise, a person wants to open a paper factory. So promotion starts with an idea that the particular business opportunity is practicable and profitable. It can be a concept of service to society, or it can be industry or business with the aim of earning profit. The business should be at a large scale or small scale. So these are some points that are considered in the discovery of new business opportunities. Second is detailed investigation. So the next step to do is to investigate whether the business can be done successfully or not. So there are some questions that is to be answered. So first one is, what is the requirement of a capital and how it can be met? Next, what is the source of raw material and its price? What type of workers will be required? What kind of a business and industry premises would be required? How and where manufactured or produced goods will be marketed. So these are some questions that are to be answered in this step. Next is assembling the proposition. So in this stage he finds employees or workers to manage the work. Like in a factory he needs workers to handle a machinery, accountant for finance, manager for administrative work. So after thorough investigation, the facts and information collected need to be assembled to give a proposition a shape. The promoter needs to consult experts of the line and institutions who are specialists in the field and make the contracts and agreements with them. Next is financing the proposition. So for instance, the person arranges money. He may invest his own money, take loans from the financial institutions or borrow from their friends and relatives. And the money is required to purchase machinery, equipment or to pay wages or salaries to workers or employees or to pay rent of that place. So to arrange money required for the entire operation is the main objective of this stage. It becomes important that the arrangements are made in the beginning as to how and from where the required capital is to be made so that the venture is a success. Last one is incorporation. So it means registration of business under the Companies Act so that the company may be formed legally. For this, filing of documents, payment of stamp duty and registration fees and obtaining the certificate of registration from the registrar of the joint stock companies is a must. So next is incorporation or registration of companies. So in this we will discuss the preliminary activities. So next one is incorporation or registration of companies. So in the incorporation, today we will discuss the preliminary activities that are involved in this process. So first one is to find out where the registered office of the company will be located. So in the first step is to find in which state will the headquarters of the company be located. It is necessary to do so because the company must be registered with the registrar of companies of the state where it has its head office. Second is to decide the name of the company. So for the acceptance of the company's name, the promoters needs to make an application through the registrar of companies. So for the availability of name, it is mandatory to send at least 3 names for approval of any one of them. Next is to get license under Industries Development and Registration Act 1951. So if the company is proposed to be established for any such industry for which it is mandatory to have a license, an application for such license must be made to the Secretary, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, New Delhi. Next is to make appointments. So it is also required to appoint underwriters, brokers, bankers, auditors and signatories on the memorandum of the company. Next is to make important documents prepared. So the preliminary activities include preparing the memorandum and articles of association of the company. Last is to send the application to the registrar. So after completing the above mentioned formalities, the promoter makes an application to the registrar of companies of the state in which the company is to be established for the registration of the company. So this is all about today's topic. So now you have to write the question answers. So your first question is, define company promotion, explain the various stages of promotion of the company. Second question is, before a company is incorporated, the promoter has to do the preliminary activities, explain. So go through the various links so that you can write the answer of these questions.